What up, Dodgers Nation? I'm here with Dodgers catcher Austin Barnes. Austin, thanks for the time, my man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so you're back in the mix. How's it feeling just getting back out there? The first taste of spring training action. How you feeling, my man?
Yeah, it was good to be out there. It's a little different, a little pace is a little quicker. Trying to get accustomed to that a little bit, and then just trying to get your feet under you and get a couple games and start rolling a little bit.
Yeah, what were your thoughts about Shelby, how you looked out there?
Yeah, I mean, those hits he gave, they were kind of blocked off. I thought he looks fine. I think it's he's been throwing the ball real well in his bullpens, and I think he'll come out next time and throw the ball really well.
Yeah, and we've seen some violations and some adjustments that need to be made. I think it's just only a matter of time, really, for everyone to get acclimated to the new rules.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different. It's a little bit quicker. You got feels like there needs to be he's a little period of just get used to it. I mean, you shake off a few times, feel like you're kind of after like CT walked up there and you're used to strike one. So yeah, I looked up one time. I'm like, oh shit, it's 8 seconds left. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a little bit of adjustment.
Yeah, and I saw Nick Martinez yesterday was talking about how some of these pitchers trying to save some time using the pitch calm. What are your thoughts on that? Just kind of having the pitchers kind of calm the pitches they want out there.
Yeah, I mean, if they feel like they can, I think the pitcher-catcher relationship is something that the catchers can steer people in certain situations when they don't know what to do. But if they're going to do it, then they're going to have a pretty good idea what they're throwing and how they feel. But yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. I think it's kind of a learning period right now.
Yeah, I just want to talk about you heading into the season last year. Got off to a great start, hit 4 bombs, first 45 at bats. Anything you're working on this offseason? Just kind of what are your goals?
Just trying to feel good. Trying to get your swing in the right spot. When you make a swing, when you take a swing and you put it on the barrel, you want to do the right thing. So just getting confident in that. But I'm feeling good. Just trying to get your feet underneath you the first game or so. So no, I feel good.
Yeah, I got some of these young up-and-coming pitchers. Is there any of them that really have impressed you so far?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of them. Bobby Miller, I really like Bob. Gavin Stone, the way he carries himself, really like him, especially the way he, just his presence. I think it's really good. And then, Pepio's been making a lot of strides too. So those Dodgers have a wealth of talent, and those kids have sky's the limit, really.
Yeah, and I really want to ask you this because you're the longest tenured Dodgers position player now. How much has this clubhouse changed from when you started to where it is today?
Yeah, no, it's definitely changed. But it changed when Kike left and Jock left and Seager left too. So we'll figure it out. And there's a lot of good guys here. Getting to know them, know how they work, and knowing how they play. It's exciting. Like guys like Peralta and Miggy and stuff like that. So it's a great addition to our team.
Yeah, and just talk about how much pride you're going to have in representing your country in the WBC.
Yeah, it'll be fun. You don't get that chance very much, so to be able to go out there and play in that tournament is, it's an honor, and especially doing like Julio's guys I've been with, and it'll be fun to do.
Yeah, and lastly, I want to ask you, earlier, Doc talked about Diego Cartaya and him growing as a game caller. As one of the better game callers in the league, what do you think is the biggest key to developing that skill?
Just having your pitcher convicted in what you're calling. And that takes time. That takes getting to know these guys. And it just takes some work, when you're not playing and stuff like that. But I talk to Diego, and he knows anytime he needs help, he can ask me anything or, go through it. But the best experience you're going to have is just going out there and doing it and then figuring out what works for him and just applying it to the game.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the time. That is Austin Barnes, Dodgers catcher. Have a great spring, Austin.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
So it's wild to think that Austin Barnes is the longest tenured Dodgers position player. He was traded to LA on December 10, 2014, along with Chris Hatcher, Andrew Heaney, and Kike Hernandez in exchange for Dan Herron, D. Gordon, Miguel Rojas, and cash consideration. So he's absolutely an integral part of this Dodgers team. He's a big glue guy, has a major presence in that Dodgers clubhouse, and he has a big role in developing these pitchers and giving these guys confidence, and he's really just played his role perfectly. If you look at his projections for the 2023 season, Fangraphs has him slashing .230, .318, .374 with a 99 WRC plus, playing 50 games, making 198 plate appearances. And the Dodgers showed how much they valued Austin Barnes when they gave him that 2-year, $7 million contract extension back in July. So he will be on the Dodgers through the 2024 season, and he's a guy that got to a great start last year. You saw him hit for more power early on in the season, and with JD Martinez as the Dodgers' designated hitter, maybe you do see a little less Austin Barnes this season, but he's a very important part of this Dodgers organization. You need guys like Austin Barnes, a guy that knows his role. He plays it well. He does a lot of things that don't show up in the box score on the stat sheet because he has those intangibles. Look, his teammates, Mookie Betts, they call him the captain of the team for a reason because, look, he has that dog, he has that grit, and his teammates respect him. And, yeah, to me, I think he's one of the more unsung heroes on this Dodgers team because of what he does behind the scenes, working with pitchers, helping develop guys, and really instilling them with confidence. So Austin Barnes, a big part of this team when you consider the role he plays and how he plays it to perfection. In my opinion, he's one of, if not the best, backup catcher in all of Major League Baseball. But let me know down below in the comment section, do you think that Austin Barnes is a little underrated? I know fans were having trouble with him a few years ago, but look, his role isn't to go out there and be an all-star catcher and hit 30-plus bombs. He is a backup catcher that is one of the best game callers, one of the best defensive catchers in the game when you consider his pitch framing, getting that strike at the bottom of the zone. He does a lot of things really, really well. But let me know down below. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all latest Dodgers news and rumors all season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, you really want to support the channel, smash that like button. And as always, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.